everyone, it's Steve coming to you from Rimatara, our last stop in the Austral Islands. Hope you enjoyed checking out my 3 hiking videos for the Australs, which included Revive, Tupoi, and Ruru 2. And now here on Rimatara, this is not really an island for hiking. It's very beautiful for walking around and checking out the sights, but it's a smaller island and it's relatively flat with just some hills. So the title of this video is Rimatara in Search of Ura. And Ura is the Rimatara Lorikeet, which is an endangered, beautiful bird. Very colorful, very pretty song. And I'm going to share with you some footage of Ura, and at the same time show you some of the things around the island and villages that relate to Ura. The Ura is a very, very special bird to the people here, to the locals. A lot of effort goes into protecting it. In fact, here on Rimatara, there are currently 970 inhabitants. And as I just asked around, there are about 800 Ura, or Rimatara Lorikeets, currently here. Now, it's an endangered species because they are under threat. If black rats ever get onto the island, it could decimate the population. So I'm going to show you some of the efforts going into keeping the black rats out and off of Rimatara. Let me start out by showing you some of the artwork seen around town, on buildings, at bus stops, different places, showing you how much the locals appreciate and love the Ura. Just want to draw your attention to a couple things here. First of all, there's this marker that's been installed that talks about how a number of the Ura birds, or Rimatara Lorikeets, were relocated to the Cook Islands, to Atiu, an island in the Cook Islands, in 2007. And the purpose of that was to create a separate population of Ura in case anything happened here on this island and they went extinct, so that they would live on. And from what I've heard, the relocation efforts have been successful. It's been some time now, so I'd be interested to hear how things are going today. And then right next to the marker is this nice sign with some good information about the Ura and the dangers to it. Right here at the top left corner says it all, kind of with one picture. Black rat equals no birds. The big danger for the Ura is if the black rat ever gets on the island. You can see the dog here sniffing stuff that's brought in by cargo ship to make sure there's no black rats there. Nice children's artwork showing their appreciation for the Ura. And then also, I really appreciate this. There was a nice poem that was written about the Ura, and the title is Tamaiva's Ura. It's a green bird, green like the mango. It's a red bird, red like the flower hibiscus. It's a blue bird, blue like the sky. It's an orange bird, orange like the papaya. It's a yellow bird, yellow like the banana. It's a purple bird, purple like the plum. That's great. He has got beautiful colors, rainbow. Really nice, nicely written. And then just one final thing to see across the street from that sign are these grave markers, and this is for the royal family here on Rimatara. And one of the things that is appreciated about the last queen of Rimatara is it's said that she really loved the Ura and wanted to see the bird taken care of and protected. So nice thought about the last queen. This sign here on the tree shows that this is one of the trees protected for the Ura to nest in. So this is a protected tree that can't be cut down. Right here you can see one of the holes in the tree that the Ura goes in to nest. This is Koha. So Koha protects the island from the black rat and keeps the island safe. This is her cage. So anytime a ship comes to town with cargo, Koha has to check everything, make sure there's no black rats that get off on the island, which could endanger Ura. And right here, a memento for Whiskey, which was the previous dog that protected the island before Whiskey passed away. Hi, Koha. Petting Koha here through the cage. Hi, Koha. Not sure if you can see, but up in the tree behind me we have several Ura birds. So let me show you some of the best footage I took of Uras. thanks so much for joining us to check out the Ura here on Rimatara. Been a really wonderful couple days here. We got to see so many birds. Hope you enjoyed seeing them and learning about them. And that'll do it for us here in the Austral Islands. So hope you enjoyed coming on these hikes with us, seeing all the sights, and we'll see you next time. Bye everyone.